Hello, and welcome to Session 16 of my Pillars of Eternity turn-based Triple Crown attempt. Last time, we fought off an assault by the Dominels, explored a tiny slice of the endless paths of Cade Nua before getting scared away by the ogres. We soft-locked on a dialogue fight, repaired a scepter, and talked down Captain Emery from assaulting us for Lord Gathbin. Today, I have no idea what we're going to do, so let's take a look at the quest log and make some decisions. Still not enthusiastic about heading down the main quest line, although I'm probably high enough level and well enough equipped to do that relatively safely now. Let's see if there's anything else I can do before going there, though. Let's see, they want me to go to Twin Elms. I'm not even sure if I can do that yet, but maybe I'll head in that direction and see if it lets me. Alright, this cave for Ferga. Worship of Magran. That's the Cade Nua stuff. Gunny. Cliffs near the ocean. More Cade Nua. Just wander with Durance and hope for the best. That's probably never going to happen. Alright. The archives for Edar. I'm probably famous enough for that now.
That's a blessing of Helia?
Certainly.
So they say.
Well, that's lucky. Where I'm from, we see a feathered lady, we start worrying maybe her dad got frisky with his hens.
I guess you can always trust a farm boy's head to go there first.
That was rude, Edar.
Gods keep you.
Let's see. Can we look into these militia records now? Of course. For the first time, he turns his full attention towards you, and his eyes flicker in recognition. Of course. That policy is for the general public. Exceptions can be made for those who have already proven their worth. There's, of course, a follow-up to him basically telling me that we cannot look at the records because he doesn't want people investigating random people they might have animosity with. He looks up at a shelf and withdraws a thick volume, shifting a layer of dust aside with his hand. The rosters are in the front, the inventories of the dead in the back. He passes it into Eddar's outstretched hands. Eddar leafs through the pages of the book for some time, anxiously, running his thick farmhand's fingers over page after page of names. At last, his hand stops, his fingers just below one name.
Woden Talej died 18 Majavernho 2808. Third Battle of Cleaban Relog. Blazing Glonfather names, I swear. Rayet Saris? I'll be the effigy. He fought for Rayet Saris. Why'd he fight for Rayet Saris?
We may not be meant to find out now. I don't know. I don't know, I guess is the best I can do. I thought it was going to say, we may never be able to find out, but I don't know. Neither do I. He had to have a good reason. That's just who he was.
We gotta go there. That battlefield. Clea, the one I said. I don't know how else I'm gonna make sense of all this. I gotta see what he saw. And who knows, maybe his spirit will even be there and you can have one of your weird talks with him. I mean, worth trying, right?
Well, I'll help you in any way I can.
I appreciate that. Wish I could say you won't regret it, but you certainly might.
Oh, excellent. I was happy that it did indeed seem to just be come back with better reputation in the area. Could just as easily have been that I needed to fill more main quest stuff. But in this sort of game, I generally put off doing the main quest as long as possible. Alrighty, I think, gonna head to these Searing Falls, I think, see what's down there. So this is the gorge to the right. Gafal the Drunkard, a local inebriate, has wandered into the stronghold grounds. He is asking for help with his accumulated debts. Wait, does that have a time limit? Leaving in 3 days. Ah.
I shall be discreet.
Hopefully I'll get some exploration done in here and then head straight back to do that before too much time has passed. Oh my, that is a large drake.
I'm ready. Yes?
Strategically unstealthing Pelagina in the hopes that he'll focus on her. Oh, I was really hoping for the knockdown. Or the stun. Oof.
Hey.
Almost killed Iklak in one attack. There we go, got a knockdown that time. And a stun. Good start so far. It's already badly injured. I was kind of afraid of this thing, but I'm suddenly losing my fear.
Following your lead.
I have to leave stealth with Canna before I can change his song, and leaving stealth makes him sing the first verse of his song, meaning it will be another turn, assuming he even gets another turn, before I can see if the bravery song just straight up dispels or makes me immune to the frightened aura, the way I've been wondering since I selected it.
Oh?
I don't think I'm even going to get there, because I think he's going to die right here.
Spot on!
No, not quite. Well, he'll die on his turn if he doesn't. Oh, there we go. It does look like all of the fears went away. I'll have to watch the footage back to see if I had any before it even happened.
For Takala!
Let's have it out!
I'm ready. I'm here. Got an arrow for this one.
Hey.
Yes? Sacre Doom!
Let us end this!
Well, that went well.
Be cautious.
Something rather intimidating looking. A young one this time. Oh.
Oh? Spot on!
Nice.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
Fire elementals. Blights, I guess. Are these ones that are immune to piercing? Yeah, immune to piercing. That's unfortunate. And burn.
Aye?
Definitely makes Chie a little bit less potent.
I shall deal with this one.
I'm ready.
Following your lead. Brave Dalfilathili.
I think it's just dead to the AoE now, or the DOT.
How may I help? Let's have it out!
I'm ready.
Yep.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Fights have gone well so far, but I definitely want to remain cautious here. The last thing I want is to get pulled into a fight with several drakes at once. That could be quite scary. Just some xaurips, it seems. Oh.
Oh? Ready, Watcher. Get on!
Hey.
God, they paralyze on hit with those skirmishers is just so brutal. Wish I could have somebody that just paralyzes on every attack.
Legions are in for a walloping!
I'm ready.
Following your lead. Brave
Oof.
Dalfilathili.
Multiple high priests at once. Don't
here.
like that. That one's dead.
Get on!
Okay, that one should be dead now too.
How may I help?
Nice. See if we can interrupt this one before that spell goes off. Oh, fantastic.
Ready, Watcher. After an Iklak.
Following your lead. For Takoa!
Finish them!
How may I help? Legions are in for a walloping!
My bow's ready.
Hey.
I'm ready. Permet kong swolias.
Yes? Sacre Doom!
Let us end this! I'm here. Got an arrow for this one.
Yes?
I'm ready. For the Republics!
Nice clean fight. Despite some scary priests.
Nice and quiet.
Oh, another big old drake.
Oh?
Got closer than I thought.
Spot on!
Oh, stunned him though.
Ready, Watcher.
So he should probably just not end up getting a turn. Oh. Looks like there's another one over there.
Yes?
Doesn't look like I've drawn any of the others into the fight, though. Very awkward to fight this close to the side of the map.
I'm ready.
Ah, well, that did it.
Following your lead. Brave Dalfila Thilim.
After an Ichmak.
Oh?
Yes?
I just wait with Canna in the hopes of getting summoned off soon. Well, knocking down half my team isn't great, but it's probably better than doing like 80 damage to one of them. Which is definitely within their capabilities.
Following your lead. Your tail ends here!
Yes?
Ready, Watcher. Can't get a good shot with this.
I'm ready. Oh? Let's try something else.
He's got another stun off. Even while stunned, this thing appears to have somehow... Oh, no, that's not the one that's stunned. Flame Bite is. Ah.
How may I help? Arthek Worthen Roth!
Now it's stunned. They've only grazed with it, unfortunately. Very much did not want to fight this many drakes at once.
You're not getting through me.
Following your lead. Roak 10!
It does look like she can be frightened even with the song that makes me resistant to fear, which is unfortunate. Really hope that would just fully override that. Well, with the, -2 turns on frightened, and the frightened, even for Pelagina here, it was a graze, so it almost certainly only lasted one turn, and it just must have a minimum of one turn, unfortunately. That makes that song a lot less useful, since this is pretty much the only situation where I thought it would be useful, is to be immune to the frightening effect of drakes and dragons and the like.
My bow's ready.
I'm ready.
Freros, Ceres!
Heal up Bitumak, hopefully keep him alive if we can.
How may I help?
Ready, Watcher. Got an arrow for this one.
Oh?
Hey.
I'm ready. Border Republics!
Crit for 8. Jesus. What is this DR? 18. How on earth are you only critting for 8 then? Your roll... That crit roll is 25? Do you not do that? Wow. Her damage sucks. Guess that makes sense. Oh, she only has 12 might.
How may I help?
Also blind on some of these
Arthek
remaining drakes.
Your tail ends here!
I'm here. My bow's ready.
That's it!
Nice, 2 crits on those blinds. So that'll last a decent chunk of time on the ones that are crit. Just one of them was the one that died, but still 5 turns even on the one that wasn't crit, and that's the regular old Drake. It's decent.
Oh?
Ready, Watcher. After him, Iklak.
Yep. And to just the Drake and the young Drake.
Yes? Roak 10!
Anyone need healing? No, they do not.
Vi aches vox converan.
Leave it to me! Yes?
Kind of feels like a waste to throw any more spell slots at this, even though I've only thrown one of them. They feel under control now.
I shall deal with this one.
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
I got a crit. I'm struggling to see how many Drakes, though. There's clearly 2 flying, but I only see the selection circles of 2, and one of those is lying down, isn't it? Or is... Oh, no. I thought this selection circle was for that one, which is dead, which I thought was just knocked down. It is hard to read sometimes.
Border Republics.
Ready, Watcher. Got an arrow for this one.
Aye?
Get easier once this one drops. There we go.
Following your lead. Sacre Doom!
And it doesn't look like it's getting another turn.
Parathis!
Finish them.
Nice, especially if we get that stun off.
Ready, one. My bow's ready.
I'm ready. Vi aches vox converan.
I shall deal with this one.
My bow's ready.
Following your lead.
Okay, that was a lot of stuff to pull in a single fight, but it went quite well.
Keeping an eye out.
And we finished building the botanical gardens. How fun. What can we afford to build next? Craft hall, dexterity bonus, as well as a weapons and armor merchant. I feel like I'd remember it if they sold anything good, so my guess is they just sell either unenchanted stuff or basic fine gear, or both, or maybe depends on how far into the main quest you are, where it starts with unenchanted, then goes to fine, and maybe exceptional at best. But I don't remember for sure, that's just a guess. Either way, it doesn't sound very useful. By traps, ooh yeah, I use those so often. Well, the forum to get an int bonus, the training grounds to get a might bonus. Hedge maze for stealth. Woodland trails for constitution and athletics. None of these seem useful. Let's just go with the cheap one. The Bright Hollow Courtyard Pool. We'll repair the courtyard pool inside Bright Hollow. It doesn't appear to do anything other than increase our prestige by 1. But better than nothing. We flew in awfully quick.
Oh.
Oh, got neither the stun nor the knockdown nor even an interrupt.
Watcher.
That's unfortunate. Huh. Did a fire attack on us all, but it appears to have missed everyone. There we go.
How may I help? These uns are in for a walloping!
I'm ready.
I think that's the first time her consecrated ground has triggered, and from being crit with the fear aura. Oh, it's interesting. It doesn't tell me what the duration is on her, having been crit by it. But it does for Canna, where it says 1 turn, and hers is just, nah, nothing. Kind of implies it's permanent, though I'm sure that's not the case. It crit Chie as well, and is apparently only lasting 1 turn. So yeah, if it's only lasting 1 turn, even on a crit, Canna's song must just do absolutely nothing for it, duration-wise. It does give you resistance to it, so I suppose it would be less likely to hit you, which is nice, but with the way those sorts of debuffs wear off when you get turns, and the fact that it's just accuracy, like, I could essentially dispel it by just passing my turn, and I'd get a new one very quickly anyways, because of how the turn order works.
My bow's ready.
Yes.
Yes? For Takoa!
These uns are in for a walloping!
I'm ready.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
Eyes open.
I notice, and I don't care for the fact that when you get healed, your characters kind of flinch like they get attacked. I don't know if they should have a separate dedicated I have been healed type response animation, or just not respond at all, but it looks awkward that they flinch like they've been hit.
Ready, Watcher. Get on!
Nope.
Hey.
Kinda wasn't expecting a Drake to be cooperating with the xaurips. Hopefully it's just the one, but let's see. One more question mark to find out about.
Yes?
Let's have it out!
I'm ready. It's no use. I need something stronger.
Your tail ends here!
Another priest.
Oh?
Where'd the skirmisher go? Did it die? Yeah, it was that one, okay. Oh, that's a big hit. Well, a middlingly big hit for her.
These uns are in for a walloping!
Vi aces vox converano.
Got an arrow for this one.
Following your lead. Roak 10!
I'm here. Got an arrow for this one.
I'm ready.
How may I help? These ones are in for a walloping!
Certainly haven't been paying close enough attention to be sure, but I'm beginning to think that when I use her Flames of Devotion, the Hobble from her War Club of the Matarud can't trigger, because I have yet to see those happen at the same time, and I feel like she's been building up uses of that more slowly than I would anticipate. And that might be a reason as to why.
Hey.
Francis!
Ready, Watcher. After an Iklak.
Yes. Certainly.
Following your lead. Let's end this!
I'm ready. For the Republics!
Let's have it out!
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
Following your lead. Roak 10!
You're not getting through me.
Oh?
Finish them!
Missed the loot over here. The tunnel burrows into the depths as far as the eye can see. The crystal waters are perfectly transparent.
I'm here.
Yes.
Spot on!
Hey.
I have more flame blights. Almost more annoying than the drakes. What with the way they explode when you kill them, and that Chie can't meaningfully damage them.
I'm ready.
Hey.
Yes? Your tech way, Selmes Metu.
Eyes open.
Not another full drake, not even a young one. And a flame blight to go with it to be annoying. Probably more to come as well. Indeed, I think I saw a young one poking in over there, which will almost certainly join this fight. I think I just let it see me.
Hmm?
Spot on!
Always nice to start with a stun.
Ready, Watcher. Can't get a good shot with this.
Oh, lots of them.
Hey. How may I help?
Only a good time to cast a spell. This has pretty big AoE, right? 3.5. What's Fireball to compare? That might... 3.5. So it's about the same as Fireball. I think I have a vague idea fireball's radius. I think if I cast it here, it should hit at the very least these 3. We'll go off after this one, though. That's most likely just going to move either further into turn or... Well, it'll miss its turn from stun, but I suspect there's a chance it'll get its second turn before this resolves, so it might move forward. It'd be very nice to lower their DR, kind of plink away at them very slowly. No, it didn't get it next turn, so hopefully this hits. Might even get that one now that that's moved forward. 4 grazes and a hit, so got them, but it's not going to last long enough to be particularly useful. Except for the one that's almost dead. Fantastic. This is why I don't like wizards. Anytime you use a per day resource, it feels like it ends up being wasted through bad luck. Rather just have everybody be filled almost entirely with abilities that only activate per encounter.
Ready, Watcher. After him, Iklak.
Following your lead. Proactive!
Trying to focus down the the blights with the characters that can hit them. They're not particularly dangerous, but just want to thin the herd, even though the drakes are obviously the more dangerous targets that I arguably should be focusing on. Oh, no. Okay, why did it just attack 4 times in a single round? Was that a bug? Good God. Oh, looks like we're throwing more spells out here.
They're thinning our number! Got an arrow for this one.
I'm ready.
Run her further back now.
Finish them!
Hey.
Ready, Watcher. After him, Iklak.
How may I help? I shall deal with this one.
I'm ready. Vi arches vox converano.
Following your lead. Forticoa!
I'm here. My bow's ready.
Oh?
Ha!
How may I help? I shall deal with this one.
I'm ready. Vi arches vox converano.
Yeah, it only attacked twice that time. That's what I thought they attacked, rather than 4 times. I mean, even twice could have killed Chie if it had gotten luckier with its rolls, but that was a very bizarre turn, and I'm still just pondering if I missed something that made it make sense.
Hey. Leave it to me!
Oh?
Nice misses there, Edar.
Let us end this! I'm ready. Border Republics!
Got an arrow for this one.
Yes? Thek Worth and Roth!
Well, let my hat upgrade at least. Now I cast Confuse when hit by a critical hit once per encounter. And I need to cause said confusion 15 times for the next level. That'll take a while unless I force it to happen. Which I don't think I'm going to unless I find a really good opportunity. I mean, I guess I can't really force it to happen that much since it's per encounter. Can't just find an encounter where I'm nearly invulnerable and can sit there letting them hit me until they crit and then healing. Planned to go in this cave, but with how poorly that went, makes me want to run away a bit. Go do some other stuff. At the very least, I can go back to Caed Nua, deal with that drunkard, and get a better resting bonus for combat. Not that I think the resting bonuses are large enough to really matter, but +2 lore is certainly doing absolutely nothing for me.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Yep, finished the pool, which means I gotta build something else. And I think the only thing we can afford is the Bright Hollow Lab. Oh, whoops. What's the duration left on this? 1 day. Okay, we got enough time to rest first so that I don't have to do it with a swollen eye. Don't mind. +3 perception. I was expecting it to have a resolve button like the Dominel's assault did, but I guess it's just wander up here. I wouldn't pay, so they set my crops on fire. When my boy tried to stop him, they knocked him over the head. He's alive, but he can't think straight no more. Your boy got lucky. My guards, good men both, got put to the sword after they'd surrendered. I paid those thugs what they wanted, but they still took everything I had. There she is. A woman points at you, and all eyes in the crowd turn their hostile gazes upon you. Can I help you people with something? We don't need help. We just want you to leave us alone. We want justice. Go on. You sent your men to my farm to collect a crop tax, saying we was overdue. For me, it was a road toll. I've been traveling up and down this way for years, and this was the first I've heard of such a thing. Other people in the crowd chime in with similar notes. If this happens again, it's not on my orders. You heard it directly from me. Say we believe you. What about what we've lost? What about my crops? And my goods? And the goods of my... and the families of my guards? I feel like 100 copper is insufficient to meaningfully help, but I'm also glad it's so small considering I just spent all my money. It looks like he's about to say something, but thinks better of it and settles for a curt bow instead. The coins are quickly distributed among the crowd, and they disperse without another word. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. So they all got about $11. That's sad. I could have done better. Marshal Forwin. Angry mobs. The inevitable thorn in every ruler's side, eh, Chie? They're good people. Can't blame them for reacting this way. Your subjects are fortunate to have a leader that understands the compassionate side of nobility. But for now, they will have to wait. I have news about Lord Gathbin. Let's discuss it in the Great Hall, away from curious ears. Skulls of the Mother added. Somewhere deep in the ruins of Ibrel's well, a pair of Puigra prey on travelers and offer up sacrifices to their mother. In the past, travelers simply knew to avoid all trails leading near the well, but in recent years, the Puigra have increased the range for their hunts. Travelers have been abducted or killed on the roads between Solace Vale and Midwood. Glanfathans are reticent to enter Ibrel's well due to the religious significance of the ruins there, but that hasn't stopped the residents of the affected towns from requesting help from within the Deerwood. And as a reward, we will get some experience, Father's Teeth, and 150 to 300 copper in treasure. Then we'll send our only option there. Bye-bye, Durance. What's our experience looking like? Getting close-ish to 8, a little over halfway there. What money do I have? I'm sure he's going to ask for money. Sell some junk first if we can. I think we've got the merchant now. Yeah. Oh, and there's something here, apparently. Alright.
Good day to you.
I guess I should have read that since it's the first time I've talked to him, but I know it's just, hey, I've got shit to sell. Want to buy it? Music in this Great Hall is very Lord of the Ringsy. Definitely don't need 47 vessel bones. I'll keep 15. Just in case. I don't know what they're for. I mean, I know they're for enchanting, but I don't know when I would need that. There. A little over $1,000. No way the drunkard needs more than that, if he needs anything at all. Hello. Greetings. Chie, I was hoping to talk to you. I'm in a spot of trouble. The man's breath stinks of ale. Very well, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. I don't feel like I need this much formality to address this man, but sure. Thing is, I worked up a few deaths in Deerfoot. And a few other places. More than a few. I've got the coin, milady. I'd pay it if I could. I was thinking, maybe you know of someone to hire on or something. I'm willing to work. I wish I knew where number 2 was going. I'm curious. I don't feel like I do know of a way he could pay off his debt. Like, I don't really have a lot of stuff just sitting around Caed Nua that needs unskilled labor to be done, as far as I know. I'm sure I do. It's a keep. There's got to be. But, like, sure, let's see where it goes. I never did learn much of trade. What did you have in mind? Gafal fidgets nervously. I'll talk to Bella Sage at the Brackenbury Sanitarium. You could help with her research. I don't remember if she ever, like, mentioned needing a research assistant or something, but sure. That seems ridiculous. Oh. Like in tests, you mean? Suppose that ought to pay well, is right? He bows awkwardly. Thank you. I'll head out there as soon as I can. Absolutely bizarre resolution to that. Chie. I've received word that Lord Gathbin is amassing an army of mercenaries near Yenwood Field. It appears a peaceful claim to Caed Nua is no longer possible. The Earl has sent me to aid you in forming your own force to counter this threat. I'm here in an advisory role only, of course. The Earl won't officially take sides in this dispute. How much time do I have? Enough. It's rumored Lord Gathbin will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. He grins and winks. Still, I'd not tarry long. If there's anything else you wish to know, please ask. I mean, I know the answer to this is because they'd harry my lands. Certainly not going to immediately assemble the army and march. Like, there's a chance I could win. I'm sure I get to join the combat. I know you can get, like, mercenaries to help you, and I'm sure all of the mercenaries are nearly useless. It's usually the case in this sort of thing. But we'll wait. Alright, farewell for now. Need to build the barracks so that I can start hiring mercenaries. Taxes collected. Lost 670 to bandits, earned 231. I need to get my security up. Fortunately, taxes represent a minute portion of your income relative to selling off the various bits of gear you find on the armies of slain mooks.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Indeed it is. Let's head up to the Warden's Lodge. I know I can get some quests there that can turn very profitable, though I think they're also fairly risky. I suspect I've gained enough levels and gear at this point that I should be able to handle many of them at least. Alright, well, at the very least, consider handling many of them.
Greetings.
This grizzled old man takes a puff from his pipe and nods at you. Was wondering when you'd be dropping by. Kith round here been hit with more than their share of trouble of late, and I'm up to my ear in bounty offers. Figured at least one of these might interest someone with your skills. Alright, what are the most recent bounties? Now, I ought to warn you, there's a reason these bounties are still on offer. These are tough bastards, every one of them. If you're not up to it now, feel free to come back around when you're better prepared. In the meantime, here's a good batch to start us off. There's a standing bounty on Cyrdiil. There's a standing bounty on Sly Cyrdiil's head. Of course, what? God, what a weird way of phrasing that. There's the standing bounty on Sly Cyrdiil's head, of course. Then there's the forest lurker haunting the trade routes, and this ogre shaman. Should fetch a good price. And up, the last one is warchief Iklak. Alright, let's start at the bottom. Tell me about the warchief. Warchief Iklak. He's a xaurip. If the name didn't tip you off. He moves around a lot, but he's known to haunt the Valewood from time to time. Folks want him dealt with before he takes up with a dragon. And the ogre? That's one that keeps making the rounds. Nalrend the Wise. He's some kind of ogre shaman. They say he's raided half a dozen farms over the Deerwood. Word is, he's holed up somewhere in Elmshore, though nobody who went looking has been seen since. And the forest lurker? Let's see, word is this big forest lurker's taken up residence in Black Meadow, just off the main road. The merchants have been calling it the Dweller, and they want it gone before it starts chewing up their caravans. And last, let's know about this Sly Cyrdiil, or something. This bounty comes all the way from New Heomar. Sly Cyrdiil and some of his accomplices have escaped the prison there and killed 2 justiciars on their way out. And the guards are itching after revenge. A man matching his description was seen near Magran's Fork. He's well armed, and he'll have his friends with him too. Alrighty then. I don't really have a great sense of how dangerous these fights are.
Nicely.
My vague recollection of when I played this many years back was that I put off doing them really long, and by the time I did them, they were just absolutely trivial. But that's also many years old memory, and I don't know how long putting them off too long was. I think it makes sense to attempt at least one of them. See, one of them was in the Valewood. Was that... It was the Xaurip, I think. Yeah. Let's head there first. Xaurips are pretty easy, typically, so if it's got a lot of just regular companions, I imagine all of them will have a lot of companions, troops, underlings. That's probably the best word. Every time I leave, somebody shows up. Bad visitor, 7 days. Can pay off. Kind of want to go talk to him in person to see if there's any other options. He's got 7 days to deal with it, so. And look, another loot pile I somehow missed, or possibly spawned in after I left. As I am increasingly confident must happen sometimes. I guess the place that would make most sense for him to be would be either at the Xaurip camp, which would be awkward, because if you hadn't already cleared out the original Xaurips, they might struggle to show up in the same spot, or just this clearing, which had nothing but a wolf in it initially. No, it's not the clearing. It would also just be the entrance of the cave up there. There was nothing in front of the cave, I think. Well, there's a drake, so... And some young drakes. Okay, well, I've just recently learned I can handle drakes. And just for fun here, I'm going to lay a poison dart trap back here. Maybe I'll have to lure somebody into that, I don't know.
I'm ready. Oh? Certainly.
Ready, Watcher.
Probably shouldn't screw around. Use these figurines. Well, I hope she gets a turn. I'd like to see what she can do, but if all she does is tanks a bunch of damage, I guess that's not terrible either. And that looks like it's going to be the case. And that might have been a bad move to move him so far forward, honestly. Where's Iklak? Have you seen him yet? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there he is. Alright, Aloth, what are you gonna do? It's probably a mistake. It's yet to prove out worthwhile for me. We're gonna try to imprint this priest and see what we get. I was hoping to get that cold spell that resolves instantly and shoots a line through everything. That one's really good. 3 might, 7 resolve in an aura, but the aura's range is basically melee. Like, Jesus Christ, why does every aura in this game have a range that's smaller than my arm length? Like, it's ridiculous. The whole fun part of auras in games is that they have big, reaching effects. Just want to play another Holy Shock Paladin in a video game. Haven't been able to do that since Diablo 2. Nobody wants to make that game anymore.
Are
there any skirmishers? Champion, Drake, Priest, Champion. Okay, no skirmishers, so we don't have random passive paralyzation happening to my team, at least.
Ready, Watcher.
Well, that's a shame. Hoping it would attack Itumak.
I'm ready.
And of course that consecrated ground goes off early because she gets crit by a fear aura, which shouldn't even be a thing. Not every attack needs to be able to crit.
Wait, Selmis mate for Takoa!
That thing has no range. Okay, let's shoot the Drake. I got a stun. Ugh. Don't heal the Drake.
Proacted!
Just hit a slow on that chunk of them there. Who's Itumak engaged with? The champion. I don't know why the music seems to have gotten really, really quiet. The audio levels in this game just seem to randomly change at times. Yeah, I can hear it if I make no noise whatsoever, but just barely, and I have not adjusted it. And it was reasonably loud back in the throne room. And it was certainly reasonably loud playing this exact combat song in the previous area we were at, those searing pools.
Oh?
Silly, but I was moving Chie forward a tiny bit, just in the hopes that she'd get into the range of the fear aura so that it might crit her to trigger her company captain's hat's effect. It happens on crit.
My bow's ready.
Oh, there's no cover there. Hit that Drake. Ooh, the Ager Beetle's actually getting a turn. It's good. And it missed its attack. Fantastic.
Yes? Let's end this!
I'm ready.
Might be a mistake to have Chie be focusing on the drakes since they're so durable. Maybe she should be trying to... Oh, I caught the charm off from the hat. Nice. Maybe I should have her killing priests, and she does that quite effectively.
Ready, watcher.
And thinning out their numbers is definitely valuable. I actually think this Suppress Affliction might be worthwhile on Edar. Oh, it's an AoE. Didn't realize. Would have cast it on Canna, but good enough.
I'm here. My bow's ready.
Hey. Leave it to me!
Oh?
Much as I just said that, I do think she can finish off this Drake, so that's definitely going to happen. Nope. Well, it was definitely going to attempt to happen. Well, you know what? I can probably finish it off with this Crucible of the Soul. It can be used instantaneously to do a bit of damage in this tiny AoE. Nope, still didn't get it. Jesus. What did I hit him for? 7.9 damage. Yeah. Well, he might die to the DOT if one of these champions heals him. And they might be out of lay on hands. Oh, good. That's probably the most dangerous thing dead. Let's see. Your previous ghost has died. Let's summon a new one.
Croak 10.
How may I help?
I'm ready. Permet kong swolias.
Got an arrow for this one.
Oh?
Dang it. I thought she'd one-shot that. Supposed to crit, Chie. It's like your thing. It did have 66 defense. That's fairly high. Oh, it only has 44 here. Not sure why it had 66. Holy Power? Oh, it gives +7 Resolve. Yes, I think it does. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, Phantom.
Yes.
Why would you miss those attacks? I think this Phantasm's probably the best spell he's got for just getting some reliable damage out there.
I'm here. My bow's ready.
I'm ready. Permet kong swolias.
Following your lead. Sacre Doom!
But Adra Beetle did very little. I guess it distracted for a while, but...
Ready, Watcher.
Can we finally get one of these champions down? No. Oh no. Still no. I don't know what knocked him prone. He dealt a breath attack to Pelagina, and then he just fell over. He doesn't have anything that casts prone when she's hit that I know of. Very confusing. Alright. Moving on. Let's see.
Certainly. I'm ready. The Arches Vox
Oh my god. These characters need to quit grazing this champion. I'm missing.
How may I help?
There we go. Let's killed one of them.
Ready, Watcher.
And the warchief's just been wasting his time casting buffs, which I'm sure are technically useful, but aren't hugely. I mean, I know they're part of the reason why I'm grazing and missing a lot, but
Hey.
that's less threatening than him coming up and, like, paralyzing us or something like I had feared he was going to at the start of the fight.
Following your lead. Roll Act 10!
Yes.
Aztec worth and wrath.
Finish them! I'm ready. Permet kong swolias.
My bow's ready.
So much healing. I mean, I'm gonna rest after this. I really should be just throwing my spells away here.
Lava will be on seek.
Got an arrow for this one.
Hey. You're not getting through me. Damn it.
A couple of Pillars of Faith incoming. Those can be quite threatening, and having two land near each other, a bit frightening. They get a crit. Ooh, E2 max almost downed.
Hi?
Lava will be on
And
seek.
failed to interrupt him. That's unfortunate. Did he go down? Yeah. E2 max down. That's a shame.
My bow's ready.
It's a shame I can't use this to heal them when they're down. It just does nothing.
Yes? Roll Act 10!
She can raise E2 max. I'm not sure if it's worth it. It wouldn't be if I was in any real threat. This fight is outside of that one turn gone so well. Arguably, I should save that for a more important target, but let's get E2 max up.
Oh. I'm ready.
Not somebody calling me, but I will be ignoring that for now.
Yes?
Lava will be on seek.
Verathis!
Ready, Watcher. After him, Iklak.
Yeah, these worms really feel like they were the wrong choice with Canna. They feel just weaker than Rennie Darrett's Ghost. Like, they're more bodies, so if I just wanted something to block a bunch of enemies, they're better for that, but having the Ghost that deals, 20-ish damage on a decent hit and can paralyze versus Drakes that seem to do like 3 to 10 and can't paralyze, it's hard to see how they're a higher level spell.
Aztec worth and wrath.
Got an arrow for this one.
Following your lead. Roll Act 10!
For the Republics.
I guess they also have more health, which is kind of nice, though it's rarely
Got an
relevant.
arrow for this one.
I suppose it'll get more relevant as time goes on, and the Phantom's more likely to just get one shot. Oh, that was a big hit on Canna. 70 crit crush damage. We got there 101 accuracy to a 48 reflex. I thought he had more reflex than that. Is he getting a turn soon? He is. I don't need to waste my lay on hands. He'll just use his athletics.
For the Republics!
Hey. Leave it to me! How may I help? Worth and rough!
Finish them!
I'm here. After him, Iklak.
Yes? Your tail ends here!
I'm ready. For the Republics!
How may I help?
Oh, I'm surprised that interrupted.
Worth and rough!
My bow's ready.
Oh? Larisande!
Hey,
He's stunned and paralyzed.
you're not getting through
Apparently
me.
the paralysis takes precedence.
After him, Iklak.
I'm ready. For the Republics!
And they're both casting Instill Doubt, which feels like a very ineffective spell for a situation like this, where they're trying
Hi?
desperately not to die in the final rounds of combat. Oh, there we go, finally. Long fight, but not as threatening as I had feared. Got an ivory worm figurine. Iklak's head. A pearl. No, like, enchanted weapons. Skulls for the mother. Durance explored the ruins of Ibrel's Well extensively and found a wide array of dangers in the ancient city's crumbling homes and palaces. Though the Pugra had always been hostile to outsiders, Durance was able to speak with them and realize that they were being mentally controlled by someone else. The source of the increased attacks was an Orlan cipher, who had been disowned by her father and subsequently banished from the twice-split arrows. Especially skilled at mental domination, the cipher was using the Pugra, her children, to make a small fortune on unlucky travelers. However, once Durance drew her out into the open, the overconfident cipher was quickly defeated. In the cipher's lair, near the heart of Ibrel's Well, Durance discovered a grisly treasure, a necklace the Pugra had formed from the teeth of the Orlan's murdered father. It can cast Rot Skulls 4 times and gives plus 18 fortitude. It is a lot of fortitude. Ah, this is one of those, you summon a spell, or like a throwing weapon for 5 turns. Am I allowed to recover my trap?
It's done.
Yep, alright. And then this ivory worm. Summon 2 worms. Are they as ineffectual as Canna's worms? I'm gonna guess that they are. I really can't imagine a circumstance where Chie wants to summon, but like, I should have one of those figurines, summoning figurines on everyone. Alright, back to Caed Nua to rest up. Hand in that head. And deal with the visitor.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Well met, friend.
Warchief Iklak is dead. That ought to make the Valewood a little safer for a time. Here's your reward. Nice, 2250 copper, and some experience. Very well. The way the experience is listed, it's always hard to tell how much you actually get. Like, party gained 4,044 experience. Total quest experience, 6. Like, I assume the total quest experience means I gained 2,000 earlier in the quest. I don't know why it would bother to do that. No other game in existence has ever been like, oh, and just as a reminder, you also gained some experience earlier. Seems like a very weird and unnecessary thing, and it makes me assume, or at least worry, that I might be misinterpreting it, and that's not actually what it's saying. And I just have no idea what it's saying. But Warchief Iklak was a lot easier than I had feared going into that fight, which builds confidence for the rest of them. Alright, let's rest. Itumak had an injury, and I burnt through most of Aloth's spells, at least his 4th and 1st level spells, which is the ones I like most. Alright, where's this drunk? Or was it a drunk? What was it? Where's Lord Bernwagar? Oh, I should pick up the loot Durance got us. The Father's Teeth. I can't imagine using that, but stranger things have happened, I'm sure. Okay, Lord Bernwagar does not appear to be anywhere I can actually talk to him. It's unfortunate. I'd hoped to have a more interesting resolution if I came and saw him in person than just, was it pay off or hire escort? Without any real explanation on what either of those will do. I mean, pay off, I'm sure I can infer, but why would I hire an escort? I don't know, maybe he's in the inn? Seems plausible. Unlikely, and I didn't want to waste a load screen on it, but I should take a look.
We start having fancy dinner parties, and I don't know if we can still be friends.
That's okay, Adar. It's not for me. Yeah, I mean, I doubt he's upstairs. I'm not sitting through another load screen on the very slight chance that he is.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Kinda wish they didn't have a comment about the keep every single time you load into the map. It feels unnecessary. Okay then, I guess what will we do? How much does pay off? Oh, okay, I don't even get to know. Doesn't even show up in my log. Yep, absolutely no idea how much I just paid him. Wasn't paying enough attention to my gold. Is anything currently being built? Don't think so. Well, let's see. I need the barracks. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Barracks now started. And with that, I will call an end to session 16. Thank you, everyone, you who has been listening and or watching, and I hope you will join me again next time.